Hello, teddy bear and little Fuzzy. You're finally here. Hello, kiddos. You want some, Fuzzy? There you go, buddy. Welcome, everybody. We just got Crunchy and Fuzzy, the little cub, come. I've been sat here waiting for them before we start. So that's Crunchy's the mother and Fuzzy's the little kid. He's been coming for the last 3 weeks now. He's getting quite good. We had the other raccoon mother, Soupy, here earlier. She's gone back to her nest. So these two have just arrived, literally. Hello folks, welcome to the Peanut Butter Club on Prince Edward Island here. And you're seeing two of my favourite little characters. We've got Fuzzy the little cub and Crunchy the raccoon mum. Hi folks, welcome to the Peanut Butter Club. So Fuzzy's the little cub. He's a little cutie, or he, she, we're not sure what yet. Haven't managed to get that close where I've been able to tell. Here, Crunch. And we've got, uh-oh, my cat just jumped up on his bench in there, so he scared them away. They'll be back in a minute. It's okay, kids. Now then, you great lump, you ginger oaf. You scared everybody away. Sonny. He's behind the screen there. He's quite the chunk, 17.5 pounds or so. Ginger fluff. Yeah, you. What you doing? He's come to say hi. He wants to know what's going on. Sun's reflecting on the... They'll be back in a minute, the two raccoons. They're still just waiting there. Here they come. You get scared, kiddos? Oops, put that one in the water. As long as the cat doesn't jump down and land with a great big thump on his bench again, we'll be all right. These two get a bit nervous. Mum's looking after little Fuzzy bear here. It's turned quite cold tonight, actually. I had to put a jumper on. I was sat out here for half an hour waiting. It's not cold enough for the mosquitoes to go away, but anyway, it's supposed to rain later, but doesn't seem that bad at the moment. Just beaming on little Fuzz here. He's a little, or he, she, is a little cutie. Welcome, folks. We've got a little raccoon mum and her cub. So the mum is called Crunchy and the cub is called Fuzzy. He's doing pretty good. We've got some blue jays and some different types of finches coming. We've got a bunch of squirrels here earlier, but they've gone. Well, Fuzzy's going to climb up. He's getting quite good at climbing these days. I keep saying he, but not quite sure if it's a he yet. excuse me, our presumption. We've got hummingbird here still, coming late at night. It's 8:40 at night here on Prince Edward Island. They sound like big bees. There's a lot of them this year. Started a fight between mother and kid. There you go. There's another for you there. So just giving them a couple of treats of peanut butter sandwich, and they've got some dog kibble and dog food and some sunflower seeds tonight. We also give them eggs quite often and fruit, different kinds, depending on what I can get hold of, like grapes, berries, and what else do we give them? Fish sometimes, and chicken. They like chicken. Depends what's left over. This year we've only got, with the cub, we've got 3 raccoons and who are regular, and a couple that occasionally come late at night. Last year we had up to about 15 at one time. This year there seem to be not so many. They've moved on, the males have all gone walkabout. Plus the forest up the road has been cleared a bit. So that might have scared them. There's been lots of heavy machinery in the forest on the other side of the road, not on this side, but on the other side, so that might have scared them off. I know that some of my regulars last year did live across the road in the forest, so they might have relocated further away because of the noise. Yeah, normally we've been doing this at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but these guys are late today. Came out here all set up, but nobody came. So that's the trouble with wild animals, you don't know when they're going to turn up. So welcome everybody. If you've just joined us, welcome. And thanks to everybody who's joined. If you've not been on my site before, there's thousands and thousands of videos of all different critters that come. We've fished one out of the drink. So we've got everything from foxes, raccoons, skunks, squirrels, chipmunks, all sorts of different birds. There you go, Crunchy. And who else have we got? Depending, sometimes we see the flying squirrels, and there's some owls, there's some eagles across the river, because the river's at the bottom of the garden. And we see them quite often, flying overhead. There's a hawk as well that keeps taking the doves here. Actually, I saw him yesterday. So there's quite a variety of animals that come by and visit. And we've got blue jays, of course, all the time. But we get the joys of seeing these little guys. There's a couple of skunks that are coming regularly. They might be having babies. Oh, and there's Sam the rabbit, the snow bunny. He was white during the winter. He's now turned brown. He's still got white paws though. comes around quite often. And there's another bunny as well, so there's definitely got babies somewhere. Probably at the bottom of the garden. There's a burrow at the bottom of the garden near the river, on the bank, where somebody's living. Pretty sure it's the bunnies, because I often see them down there at the end of the garden, near the brambles. What's going on, Crunchy? You hungry tonight? You're late, that's why. You're usually here earlier. So the mother one here was adopted by one of the other raccoons last year when this one was a cub. So Crunchy here, the mother, was adopted by Soupy, the other raccoon that we've still got coming. And she adopted her because she was abandoned, or apparently the mother of that one was taken. So she ended up with 5 cubs altogether with this adopted one. The others were male and they've all gone their separate ways now. And the year before she had 5 of her own. So there's quite the turnover. I've never really seen any that get older than 4 years old in the wild. They come and visit us because the climate can get quite harsh for them in the wild. So Soupy, who's the other one, is actually 4. Not sure whether she's had babies or not. She looks like she might have had, but I haven't seen them yet. It's getting quite late now for her to bring them. She's usually brought them by now. But you never know, she might just have had a bunch and they're small. So we'll see what happens in the next few weeks, whether she brings any cubs or not. Otherwise, we've just got little Fuzzy here and Crunchy, which means they get extra treats. And Fuzzy's growing up quite big now. He's growing up quite quick compared with what he was 3 weeks ago. He's getting quite adventurous and less worried about me being around. Still pretty nervous though for a little one. Big wide world. So on my site you can look at thousands of videos and photos. There's also some links in there to different things. Got my photo site, and different links to help and support us with, like, Buy Me a Coffee is on there, Amazon wish list, Redbubble merchandise site where we're selling all sorts of things that we produce. And on Amazon there's a little book I made of a raccoon from a couple of years ago who was called Jet. It was all black actually. And we did a little picture book, kids book, an activity book, which is on Amazon. It's called Jet the Little Raccoon, which you can still get. I think it's around $15 to $20, depending where you are. Makes a good gift for little kids who are learning to read or want to be read to. And it's got some all the photos around here where they live, all different animals in it. Depending how many photos by the end of the year we get of Fuzzy here growing up, we'll probably be able to make another book. So we're only into the 3rd week. Not all of them stay for the entire summer. Sometimes they move on. This year I'm feeling these guys might stay quite the whole time because there's not as much pressure with the numbers. He's a little cutie, is this little fuzzball here. He's shy. A bit like the sunflower seeds. Oh, well caught, Fuzzy. You grabbed that one quick before Mum could get it. There you go, babe. I'm going to try next week. I think we'll try boiled eggs again. See if Fuzzy likes a boiled egg. I meant to do that today, but I got busy with stuff. I was outside building squirrel huts, or nests. So I was in the greenhouse building that, and I got carried away for what I thought was an hour, and it turned out to be 3. When I came out, it was time for dinner. And I'd completely forgot about the eggs. You're not eating the crust, kids. Hey? You taught Fuzzy not to eat crusts as well. Oh, Fuzzy's doing a runner. He's taking his sandwich with him. They're nervous that there's another raccoon about. It's probably Soupy, who technically is this one's adopted mum. And what would that make her? Granny to Fuzzy? Plainly wants to go back. They live in the forest on the other side under that deck. Fuzzy is becoming more and more independent. When it decides it's time to go home, he just goes and waits there for Mum to follow. Sometimes he'll disappear under the deck, so she gets nervous where he is. He's obviously tired. Yeah, he's taking his sandwich. He's just over there by the entrance to get under the deck. We'll probably be losing these two in a minute. But anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Never know how long these sessions are going to go. Sometimes we can go on for an hour or an hour and a half, and other times it's 15 minutes. At this time of night, the squirrels have all put themselves to bed. The birds are all disappearing. I've not seen the flying squirrels for this summer, since the winter ended. Don't know whether they're just feeding on different things and they're not coming down here at night, or they're coming later and I don't see them. And usually there'll be a skunk coming around, because they had these guys and the skunk and Soupy were all on here last night. And I think Soupy got upset with the skunk and caused it to let fly. And it was a bit smelly out here this morning. Fuzzy's just waiting. He's going to be quite dark. Well, she is going to be quite a dark one. Which makes me think that Boo might be your dad. We've got a quite dark raccoon called Boo, who's very friendly. He's also 4 years old, but he doesn't seem to come around during daylight anymore. Little Fuzzy's gone under the deck now. She's nervous where he's going. She's going to... You want to take a sandwich with you? Go on then, take that. The AI summary of this is quite wrong. It It's listening to my voice and putting out weird stuff, saying that the mother has got an adopted baby, which is actually not right, not what I said. The mother was adopted last year, and it's her baby this year. I guess this AI is not all it's cracked up to be, because that's a complete reversal of facts. Anyway, TikTok's and these other things are using this AI thing so much it's getting confusing. That little cub is ruffling her fur at the back and pulling her winter coat out. She looks a bit raggedy, but it's nothing wrong with her. It's just the baby cuddles up to her and is always pulling at her fur. You can see it when they're both here on the deck sometimes. He gets snuggled up to her and starts just pawing at her fur. Well, the crows and the birds have got a nice feast on the skunk when they come. So what was that? That was about 20 minutes. That's not very long. It looks like those guys have gone now. And we're left with a hummingbird and a sleeping cat. Kitty cat's up there, Sonny. He's asleep inside his little catio in here. This is what I built last winter. So the cat got somewhere bigger. He got another catio on the other side that links to the window. But now they're both joined together, so I can use this as a greenhouse and a cattery at the same time. So I guess, folks, that's it. Critters have all gone. Just me babbling on. We've got a blue jay still there. You can be happy. Anyway, visit the site and leave us a like, follow, comments, all that jazz. All your support is appreciated. As I say, it's a kid-friendly site. We don't nothing controversial on here, just the animals. As a break from the stresses of the news cycle, which is mostly taken up with the World Cup at the moment, which is affecting everything, I guess. Anyway, thanks for joining me and seeing our little raccoons, and we'll try this again next Saturday. So I only do it once a week. It's unpredictable when these guys are going to turn up. Normally I'm just filming whenever I see them. So that's it for now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all coming. We'll see you again. And visit the site. Don't forget to drop us a like and all that